What's up, folks? What's going on? This Man Within Outdoors. Uh, got my mowing done through the woods today because the next 3 days are going to be in the hundreds and the heat advisory. So I'm going to bring you a video of what I've been doing. Uh, Last year, if or the year before, if any of you have watched any of my videos, you know I've done a video on. I did pan covers with coffee filters. Well, those have become a real pain in the butt when it's windy. Getting them to lay down on there before you get your dirt on them without them blowing away. The end of last year, I tried this and I liked it. I seen it on a video. It's this fiberglass pipe wrap. That roll right there will do quite a bit. I got two different size traps. I got my Bridger number 2s, and I got one number 3, and then I got my Victors and my Dukes. So these small ones, as you can see, I've cut a bunch of them to fit my smaller traps, and they're smashed in there. But I've got them all cut to size, ready to go. One roll. I did 2 traps last year, and I got 3 pieces out of it. But those 3 small ones, those 4 big ones, and this whole big container here is stuffed full of big ones. I got out of one roll. So you get quite a bit. I'll probably do me some more small ones. But I wanted to show you that you just gotta cut them to your pan size. You don't want to get them overly too long, but enough to shove back up underneath your pan without keeping your pan from going up and down or pinching them in there. But that's what I got going on there. I liked them. Keeps the dirt from going underneath your pan. Your pan's holding it down when it's windy. You ain't got to worry about it blowing off. And you can get a lot more of those in one bowl. So, and then I wanted to bring you these you buy from Walmart. They're craft sticks. That's what I used to scoop my bait out of my containers with. They're made out of wood. They're biodegradable. It's natural. You throw it off to the side. You're done with it. They're cheap. But this is just what I use. I'm just bringing it to you to show you. This is my new bait bag. Well, it's not a bag anymore. I got sick and tired of the bag. You gotta always open it up, but I got this at Walmart, and this is actually a reasonable price. I think it was 15 bucks. It's made pretty good. My bag, you could fit all my baits in there, but there's very little space to put lures. And as you can see, I got lures here on the side. See, another little compartment. This compartment here. I'm going to start using these too. I'm going to bring you these. These are in the craft section too. They're just little sticks. I'm going to use those for my lures. I'll dip it in my lure, and wipe it to where I want to wipe it, and then you can just put it down there by the hole, and you're done with it. But you get quite a bit for the price. They're really cheap. Of course, I got more bait sticks. And then here on the other end, I bought these last year. They ended up being too long for me. I'm gonna use them, but you can see how long they are. But I was breaking them in half last year. but I done bought them. I'm not gonna waste them, and it's money. I've also got these swabs I got from F&T that I use for my lures. And my daughter actually brought this home from school. It's a little plastic container with a screw lid, and I can get more than 3, but I'm only gonna put 3 in there. And see, instead of wasting them, when I put my lure on them, I can put it back down in this container and screw the lid back on. It doesn't matter if the lures are mixed. I don't think they really care. I mean, hell, you might even get them to come to it better. And then you got 3 bigger compartments over here. Got nothing in those 2. But here's one of my new baits I'm going to try out this year. It is Caven's Terminator. Not a very big jar of it. And it's more expensive than the bigger jars. But I thought I'd give it a try. I don't know if you guys can see that. Caven's Terminator. I'm going to give it a whirl. But it fits down in that compartment there. And then here inside, you got more little compartments, which I put my lures in. My other bag didn't have near as amount of room in it. This is my Caven's Violator 7. I got new this year. I haven't tried that before. Got me some Minnesota Red by Caven's. And this, I'm going to love and can't wait to try out. As you all know, if you watch my videos, I use Dunlap's Hellfire. Well, this is called Dunlap's Lightning in a Bottle. It glows in the dark. It's a long distance called Skunky. As you can see, it's pretty bright. Can't wait to try that out. And of course, I got me a brand new bottle of Hellfire. Love this stuff. Oh my gosh, I've had so much success on it. I've got Caven's Canine Force. I believe I tried that last year. This is Extreme Performance Coyote Lure by Lessel. I never can pronounce it. Retwats or whatever. I don't know what it is. You guys can see what it is. I believe I have 2 of those. There's a Extreme Performance Fatal Breath long call by the same maker. And this one, I actually have one from last year that I'm still using on too. I'm going to use it first. There's my Hellfire from last year. I'm going to go ahead and use it. It doesn't have as much smell, but you know, some animals can smell better than us, so I'm still going to use it. I got here some Dobyns GL40 Red Fox Clan lure. I use a lot of Foxland lure, not just because I want to catch a fox, but I use it for coyote. And there's Caven's Gusto. I've heard a lot about that, so I got me some. Okay. This is my baits I got. I got me some Powder River by O'Gorman's. A buddy of mine uses this, and he caught 87 coyotes last year. It's more expensive, but it's a pretty good sized container, and I thought I'd give it a whirl this year. And of course, my top dog by Hoosier Trapper Supply, which I did very good on last year. I've got 2 of those. Probably leave one at home for a backup. Then I got my Caven's Hiawatha that I used last year, and I had very, very good success on this. I love it. This will always be in my bait bag. This is from last year. Bushwhacker. Didn't do too good on it. I had a little bit of Dunlap's bait, Soul Taker bait, so it was on, maybe a spoonful, so I just stuck it in there and mixed it up. I'm still going to use it. I got another Hiawatha Valley. Love that stuff. And this year I got me some Mark June's Widowmaker. So, gonna try that out. I've never used it. I've heard good things about it. So, pretty good sized container. So, that's what I got going on there. Love this hard case thing. Got plenty of room to stick lures and baits in. I got it at Walmart. Like I said, it was only 15 bucks. I've looked everywhere and nothing had anything where I could stick, just my lures alone by themselves in little, little pouches. My first year, I had them in a glass jar, and I put styrofoam down in there and cut little holes and put them down in the holes of the styrofoam, and then I put them in a bucket and put foam in there. But my four-wheeler has no shocks on the back, so it bounced up and down and it broke the jar. And I probably wasted 4 jars of lure my first year. So I learned my lesson. It was stupid to do it, but I did it. So now I'm keeping them separate to where they're not going to clang around and smash. That stuff costs too much money. But I wanted to bring this stuff to you. Show you my new baits, lures, my pan. Put those underneath your pan, keep the dirt out. They work pretty good. I used them towards the end of the year last year, and I was pretty satisfied with them compared to the coffee filters I was doing before as a pan cover. So, I hope this helps you guys, and maybe you'll go out and get some of this stuff and use it. I'm try to bring it to you and show you the best way and what works best and a better product. But, they're constantly coming out with things, and I'm constantly learning things myself. So, love the bag. If y'all need a bag for your baits and lures, this is the thing, man, I'm telling you. Right here, I haven't found nothing, even on the internet, that can compare to this, where you could put your baits and lures in it. Walmart for 15 bucks. I got this stuff last year during trapping season, during the winter. You'll have to buy it in the winter and keep it ready for the next year. So, like this trapping season, I'm going to buy me some more. Depends on how many traps you're doing, but you can see how many that does with just, one roll of that stuff. I'm sure they're not going to last that long, but I got another one right here, and I'm pretty sure that'll get me through the season. If not, I'll go get me some more this trapping season and have some backup. But, and of course, this is, here's all my stuff from my coons. I use the sticks for them too. These little bottles of scent almond. They love the smell of this stuff. Got a little bit of coon piss left. I got me some coconut. This is the stuff they like. This liquid anise. Smells like black licorice. Get you some of that, use it at your traps. I use them, put a little bit. Oh, yep, here's my strawberry. They love that one too. Just, I put big marshmallows in the top of my DPs, and then I'll take the bottle and open it up and dump a little bit on top of the marshmallow. So, it works out pretty good. And I This is I take corn, and I have this stuff called Khmer deer. Deer never seem to like it, but I tell you what, the coon like it on corn and acorns, and I sprinkle that, put a little bit of that down in my TP and sprinkle it around it. It's real potent, sweet scent. It draws them in. Works really good. I don't know if any of you guys do this. I use this for coon trapping too. It's a rotten shad dip bait for catfishing. I'd like to have some BJ bait, but they don't make it anymore and I can't find it. But works great, guys. Smells like a rotten fish. You know, get you some at Walmart. It ain't that expensive. And then of course, I've got, of course, that is not palm olive, so don't freak out. It is fish oil from F&T. This bottle is so tall it falls over in my bag, and this lid kind of leaks. So if you guys see, upside down. The palm olive bottles are easy to hold on to than like Dawn, but you rinse them out and you soak them in water, and you know, you keep the water in a while and it takes all the smell away. So I put my fish oil on here. It's not going to leak, and I'm going to get some bigger ones, bigger palm olive bottles, and I'm going to put my urines in those. Last year and the year before I used spray bottles, but they're a pain in the butt, and they're very messy, and they spray, and there's a lot of waste that comes with it. You know, it sits in a bucket and bounces around and it sprays. So good bottles right here, guys. Good for urine, good for fish oil. They will not leak. Get you a palm olive bottle. See how you wrap your hand around that smaller part and use it. I'm going to use them for all my urines, which are right here. I've got coyote urine, red fox urine, bobcat urine. Now I bought some of these. They had antifreeze flake in them at a place that I went to that has F&T stuff. And then I bought the lids to go on them, but they leak. They didn't have any of the ones that you're supposed to use for urine, so I'm not going to take the chance of anything leaking. But I got coyote urine left from last year and red fox lure from last year, so I'm going to use it first. I had no bobcat urine left, so I only bought maybe a pint last year. I bought a half a gallon of each this year, so but I thought I'd bring that video to you, and I'm still working on my traps. As soon as I get my check again, I'm gonna get some more paint, and I'll have all 24 bridgers done and 18 Victors. I'm gonna get I found another Victor trap that I gotta get some new springs and a new pan for. And I'll have me another Victor to get going, and I'll have to get it painted, so I'll be up to 19 Victors, 175s, Bridger number 3, 2 dozen Bridger number 2s, and I have 18 Dukes, but those are a last resort. May have some new places to trap again. Got to talk to a few more people, but I'm hoping it comes through. I just got to catch them. So, there you go. If you're not subscribing, subscribe. I try to do videos as much as I can. This is a long haul on all my traps, getting them done for the first year, and I'll bring those to you as soon as I'm done with them. Hit that subscribe button. Comment if you want. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you like what I'm bringing to you. But case y'all don't know, my name is Russell. I am the man within outdoors, so I'll catch y'all later. Y'all stay cool. Later.